Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Last night at the Heritage Fund Standing Committee meeting, the CEO of AIMCO said the removal of Sections 5 and 6 of the regulation came as a surprise, and he called it, quote, not a welcome surprise. Okay. AIMCO's governance structure and independence are, he said, sacred cornerstones that require directors to have financial expertise. Minister, AIMCO oversees $90 billion of public funds, including the Heritage Fund. Why did you not even consult with AIMCO about moving the requirement for board members to be qualified? And are you smarter than the best investment team in the business?
Good question.
Honourable Minister of Finance.
Thank you very much for the question, Mr. Speaker. You know, I've got great confidence in the professionals over at AIMCO, and they make sound investment decisions for Alberta. They are the best in the business. I want you to know that Mr. Ubelein also said something else. He also said this at the committee last night. He stated, independence has not been encumbered. This government will not encumber their independence. They are doing the things we want them to do. They are not being instructed to invest anywhere else. They are not.
Honourable Minister. Honourable Minister. Honourable Minister, you're going to keep talking to me, right? The first supplemental.
Those professionals criticized you last night, Minister. Let's look at the claim, your claim that Section 5 is now redundant. We looked it up. It's not redundant. The repealed regulation said, and I quote, individuals appointed to the board must have proven and demonstrable experience and expertise in investment management. Right. The new ABC Act vaguely mentions identifying skills, knowledge, and expertise in a generic framework, which is kind of vague. Will you commit right now, Minister, not to appoint any NDP hacks to AIMCO in order to push investments toward an NDP worldview?
Good point. Minister of Finance.
You know, I'm not going to apologize for trying to make the appointment process more open and transparent across ABC. I'm not going to apologize for getting people on boards for what they know as opposed to who they know on that side. I'm not going to apologize for opening up this process so it's online so anybody can apply to ABCs, and they have to have qualifications. We've got two excellent people recently as a result of our application process, Ken Kroner and Phyllis Clark. Both of them have stellar credentials.
Second supplement.
I guess the minister won't apologize for appointing Ray Martin to Nate. At last night's committee meeting, opposition members asked for the minister to show up and defend his dangerous and politically motivated change to AIMCO. The committees agreed to invite the minister to attend and address concerns about repealing Sections 5 and 6. Minister, will you personally show up at the next meeting and the trust fund to answer for your reckless decision in cancelling Section 5 and 6?
Good question.
What's that? It's crazy.
Deputy Premier.
He said Ray.
Orders, please. Deputy Premier.
The member opposite likes to throw mud and run away, Mr. Speaker, and I'm not going to let him do that. I'm going to be proud to stand up for the fact that somebody has been a long-time public servant, somebody who has coached, somebody who has taught, somebody who's been a councillor, somebody who's served decades in the public, somebody who's on the Edmonton Public School Board, making sure that kids in Alberta have an opportunity to have career pathways that stretch beyond the K-12 system, well into post-secondary. Somebody who the NATE board, somebody who in the letter from NATE actually said Mr. Burton understands governance. Having served on several boards over the course of his career, it's clear that Mr. Martin cares deeply for our province and for its future.